We should be live.
We good. Hey, Shalom, Chicago GMS. I'd like to first and foremost give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Let me do that again. We're gonna give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS. You know, and salutations to the Akim. They're around the four corners of the earth that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. All right, this is just a quick little impromptu. We was brothers just gathering together, you know, doing our class time, and the apostles was on live, so you know we watched the apostles, of course. But this was a little script that I put together to do a sit down, and I decided that I'm gonna use the script that I put together with the brothers, and we just gonna fill in precepts as we go. All right. So this is all. Most of this information is coming off of Shalom. This is this is coming from what's his name, Stephen Danu, which is Israeli News Live, and I watch that dude, man, because I get a lot of good information from him. All right, because he's got direct contacts with them Israelis, so he gets information that the average person in the media and even in some of these alternative medias don't get, coming straight out of the Middle East. And he'll put it up, he'll put them on blast, man. But one thing he brought out is that as of today, the United Nations has got dominion over the internet, which means the famine of the word is coming soon. Can somebody get that? You know, that the famine of the word is coming very soon, because the first thing that they're gonna do is they're going to attack the Israelite channels, because that's the only real truth on the internet, specifically GMS and its affiliates. Okay, and then they're going to go off the alternative media, which is the second best truth that you can find on the internet. And I do say second best. The second best truth you're going to find on the internet is that coming out of the alternative media, man, because you ain't going to learn nothing watching Fox and CNN, you know, at all. Okay, but yeah, we got that scripture.
This is Amos 5, Amos 8 and 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord."
Right. So we're not going to be on the streets, and you know, you're going to have the SHTF, what Esau, these Edomites call the shit hit the fan scenario. All right. And that's when people going to really start to believe, and they're going to be running down the streets. Literally, a lot of them scoffers trying to find them dudes that was out on the streets in them garments that was standing on the corners saying all these things that they ignored or scoffed at or laughed at as they walked by, or the video that they just clicked off to go watch, you know.
Because it's the next verse, verse 12. Brother. It says, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it."
Right, because they're gonna be looking for answers, man, and all kind of crazy things is gonna be happening. We were gonna watch a television show called Aftermath, which showed you, which kind of went into the craziness that's going to be happening, you know, after the downfall of America, man. You know, there was apparitions, cannibalism, people were going crazy, people were getting sick, animals were dying, all kind of crazy storms. Left-hand side angels were showing up and scaring the hell out of people. There's all kind of crazy things were happening, man.
I got
okay. Go ahead, brother.
This is John chapter 9 and 5. This is John chapter 9 and 4. "I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work."
There you go. Break it down, brother.
That's during the time of Jacob's trouble. Because when all this shit is going down, we ain't gonna be able to stand on the corner, you know what I mean, and just chill, man, and push this word. Okay, because it's gonna be too much chaos out here. It's gonna be the time, you know what I mean, to put up our fishing gear And then we waiting for the for Jeremiah 16:16 to kick in, you know?
Right? The Eli's and the Tomahawk come out. But John Kirby, which is an Edomite that I claim for myself to work on my plantation. Yes, you, John Kirby, I claim your red ass. All right. He threatened Russia, and he says that they would carry out Russian interests, and maybe they said they will continue to carry out attacks against Russian interests, and maybe even against Russian cities, man. So this battle between America, all right, or should I say through the coalition and through Russia and its coalition forces, is no longer being fought through proxies. They're fighting head up now. Shit just got real, man. Shit just got real. All right. It said the U.S. is putting America and Israel at risk because of war. And it's what the bankers want, because that's what the bankers want, man. Why? It says America has outlasted its purpose and has way too many millions of useless feeders. Right? It's way too many useless feeders. Did they not have on the Georgia Guidestones how they want to bring the Earth's population down to 500 million? That means that they intend to exterminate, kill, get rid of, let down by disease, violence, or war, or famine, 6.5 billion people, man. Get your scripture, brother. I know you had one.
No, I had Revelation 17:16, because you spoke about Israel and America being hated.
Right.
This is Revelation 17, verse 16. It says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire."
That's exactly what's gonna happen, man. Because America's talking a big game, man. But you got to remember, Barack Obama is following the script, because if he don't, man, they gonna blow his top off, or they might sacrifice his daughters or his wife, man, or his daughters, because he don't give a damn about his wife anyway. She an Israelite, you know. He can get another woman, but they'll get rid of his daughters, man.
I really just want a man.
She probably is a man.
I got one.
She is let's get that. So all right, bring yours out. Somebody get Jeremiah's at 49:12. The least of the flock, I think it is.
And I had brought this out earlier. This is one of my signature favorite scriptures. But I brought it. I'm bringing this out because of what you said about the Georgia Guidestones and how they want to kill off so many people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They want to get rid of so many people, man. And I just brought this out earlier. This is Joel 18:4. He teareth himself in his anger. Shall the earth be forsaken for thee?
Right. Break it down.
Shall the earth be forsaken for you, man? You just want to just kill off everything and everybody, and just like that cartoon we just saw, and just stand on top of a mountain of destruction. Right. Okay.
And
man?
do this.
Right. Goddamn Hellboy, man. That's what Hellboy was about, man. Because if you watch Hellboy 2, the angel of death was representing Yahweh Shai. He basically said to Hellboy's woman, he said, if you bring her back to life, you know he's gonna bring the destruction of the earth. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna destroy the whole damn earth. You know what I mean? And shall the rock be removed out of its place? Right. And that rock is Yahweh Shai. So you think you're gonna be the ruler of this earth, man? No, man. Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai is coming to get that about you.
What scripture was that again, brother?
Job 18:4.
That's a hell of a scripture. Right? That's
been my favorite scripture for a minute.
Because 18:5 is something about, that's the next one.
Oh,
is that what I think it is, or?
Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out.
Yeah,
and the spark of his fire shall not shine.
Right, exactly. So he's right. So Esau is just gonna be put out, man. It's gonna be no more, man. Okay.
Chased out of the earth.
Okay. Anybody got another scripture? I'm gonna bring. Oh, you got that Jeremiah? Bring it down, brother. What we got?
You said Jeremiah 49:12.
Verse 20.
Verse 20. Okay.
It's Jeremiah 49:20. Therefore, hear the counsel of Yahweh, that he that taketh against Edom in his prosper, that he have prospered against the proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock should draw them out.
Right, because them Israelis thought that they were going to get left out of this 9/11 thing, man. But now it's coming out, you know, that yes, they were involved too, man. And then over there, and then the Russians turned around and killed some of them Mossad people, some of the Mossad people over there in Syria. And you got to remember, Russia was invited to Syria, into a sovereign country. Right. America and the coalitions were never, so they have no real reason to be there. Who the fuck, you know, like that famous saying now that's going viral with Conor McGregor. Who the fuck is this guy? Right, when Jeremy Stevens starts running his mouth. Like, whoa, who the fuck is that guy? Like, you know.
Hey, he keep his night at home.
Right.
He can't stay at home, man. He keep his night at home, man. You know, that's why the scripture say his eyes stand out with fatness, man, because he looking at what you got, man.
Kind. All right, so Kirby went on to say the U.S. will continue to send Russians home in body bags. This is what Kirby said, man. Kirby, you going in the chains, Red Boy. And Kirby admitted that they know they killed Russian troops. Basically, when he said that, he said we will continue to send Russians home in body bags. So he made it almost sound like he said it like we know we killed your soldiers.
Yeah,
along with them, and we're gonna keep killing them.
It was a threat.
Right. And it says, so hey, look, World War III has begun, man. Yep. All right, it has begun. It says Stefan Danu admits that the Israelis are involved as well as Britain and other EU countries in supporting ISIS. Because it's exactly what's happening. Because it was a coordinated strike against the Syrian forces in Russia, and then ISIS came in the midst of it all. All right, get that Isaiah 33:1. All right, because these Edomites are at each other's throat, man, and Russia about to deal treacherously with you. Not as treacherously as the elect is, but they're about to deal treacherously with you. That's bring it out, brother.
This is Ezekiel 38 and verse 9. It says, "Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm. Thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands and many people with thee," which is talking about Gog and Magog, which is talking about Russia. It says, verse 10, "Thus saith the Lord of power, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thy hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land."
So America about to go through some shit, man.
I know.
All right, go ahead, brother, bring it out.
This is Nahum 3 and 13. "Behold, thy people in the midst of thee are women. The gates of thy land shall be set wide open unto thy enemies."
The Most High just called you a bitch, Esau.
That's right.
The Most High just called you a bitch, Esau.
That's right.
He is a bitch.
Right. And he said the gates of your land is going to be wide open because your so-called missile defense system, Russia got shit that you cannot defend against.
And they even admitted that they know they can't. So why you gonna go? You know, but that's how you know it's a spirit that's being put on them. That's like going to kick a hornet's nest, man. What the hell you think gonna happen immediately after?
You're gonna be stung to death.
Them hornets gonna fuck you up, man.
Like a Wu-Tang.
If I can just go back to Revelation 17.
Excuse my French.
It says, I read 16 earlier. I'm gonna just read 17 real fast. It says, "For the Most High have put in their hearts to fulfill His will."
Right.
Ooh. Hey, I got one to go right.
We had a free will nigga last week, right?
Dashiki on, man.
Right? Yeah. Or was it 2 weeks ago? It says, "For the Most High have put in their hearts to fulfill His will, and to agree and to give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled." So that's talking about the EU, the countries that's allied with America, that's going to turn on America. But how much more Russia, man? When you read up in Ezekiel 38, it says, "I shall put my hooks into thy jaws and turn thee," man. Y'all by Sham Yahushua controls everything.
Yep, and hey, and I'm gonna tell you right now, man, them Russians, that is the warrior class of the race of Edom.
All right.
Them, that's the real deal right there, man. I done fought with them damn Russians, man, and I'm gonna tell you right now, you fight a Russian, you in a damn fight. They ain't like them other Edomites, man.
Right.
Russian will hand you your ass. Okay, you better know what the hell you doing. And them damn Russians love them leg locks too, boy. They good at that shit.
Hey,
Go ahead, brother.
Hey, that's why it's good to say his look was more stout than his fellows, man. Because these motherfucking Edomites over here, first of all, everybody looks at you like you a bunch of idiots because all these Americans have been dumbed down to the point of no return.
You let women rule over you and tell you what to do over here.
Right.
Russians ain't with that shit, man.
You know, I got Jeremiah 50. I'm gonna start at 22. Jeremiah 50 and 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation amongst the nations? And that's where you headed. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon. The Lord is setting your ass up, man. Hey, y'all by Shemar Shah is an ultimate chess player, man. And you a goddamn pawn, man.
Exactly it. More of that.
Yep. O Babylon, and thou, right, I'm gonna start 24. 24, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught. Right, you found out, man. Everything you want to hide is being found out. It's all on the internet and everybody knows about it, man. That skirt is lifted, you bucket ass.
That's why they did what they did with the internet, man.
Hey, what did Bernie Mac say? Bucket naked.
Bucket naked.
Bucket naked. All right. Because thou hast striven against Yahweh. Yahweh have opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation. And indignation means righteous anger. Your destruction is going to be righteous. For this is the work of Yahweh, a power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans.
Right, and that's just another spiritual symbolism for America, the Chaldeans, man. America has many spiritual names, although the number one is Babylon. Right, the mystery Babylon is America, but it's also Sodom and Gomorrah, and the land of Chaldeans, the land of Ur, Egypt, Egypt,
Assyria,
Khan. All right, it's referencing and comparing it to all these places. And what happened to all those kingdoms? They all went down. All right, that's why.
Yeah, that's why I was going to say, have thou not gone past away? Have y'all not asked them those tokens, man?
Yeah, what's that other one in Job? I think it might be 14 that he has his bounds that he cannot pass.
Cannot pass.
Can we grab that real quick? That's 14 and 5, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
I got it.
You got it.
Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are numbered, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Right, and you're not gonna pass it, man. Remember in the Lord of the Rings?
I was just thinking about that.
Right, when Gandalf was standing there on the bridge and told that demon, Esau, you shall not pass. And, man, you can't pass, man. You ain't getting past. It ain't gonna happen.
Right.
All right. So and these Edomites, man, it says these Edomites these Edomites in control are so divided, man. And this shit is going down. It says US is using proxy forces, and the Russians will eventually be forced to smash on them. So all these proxy armies that the coalition is using, Russia getting ready to just start. They've been annihilating them, but they really get ready to storm through them now. Russia actually been taking it easy, man.
Yeah, they have, man.
But and now you got China over there too.
They call that ceasefire because Russia was bombing on the motherfuckers. You remember, like a couple months ago, Russia was bombing the motherfuckers, man, and then they eventually called the ceasefire, which really wasn't a ceasefire.
It was just a regroup. It was a regroup.
It was a regroup, and that's when America bombed and killed those 60 Syrian soldiers, man.
And among those Syrian soldiers was Russian soldiers. That's the problem.
That's right.
That's where the problem lies in. And they're also allied with them. And the truth of the matter is, they just want, what's his name, Bashar al-Assad. They just want him out, man.
Yeah.
They want America wants him out. They want to use the Syria was on one of those countries on the list for them to take over,
list.
and the final one is Iran.
It's status quo.
Okay,
It's status quo. They gotta stick to that list.
The final one is Iran, and so that's exactly what it is, man. And it ain't happening, man. Syria is going. They're not going to get to going to Iran. World War III is going to kick off before then, or as they try and enter it. Okay, and basically it's already kicked off. They into it with the Russians now, which is going to bring Iran and everybody else into it eventually anyway. We're just going to wait because that's what's going to happen. We're not sure of the details, but we know where it's going.
Yeah.
All right. Let me read that again. These Edomites in control are so divided, it's going down. It says the U.S. is using proxy forces, and Russians will eventually be forced to smash on those proxy armies, man. I mean that the house divided cannot stand. And any other precept a brother have.
You got something?
Yeah, I had a precept that back you up when you said, basically how the Lord set it up. He having all these nations come together because he got to put indignation on all of them. That's why Edomites is every last one of them at one. Because all of them got to go to slavery to be destroyed. This is Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear. Hearken, ye people, let the earth hear. And all that is therein, the world, all things that come forth of it. We're telling y'all to come here because he about to show him, put this wrath upon you. Verse 2. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations.
Right. It didn't say some. What did it say? It said all nations, right?
All nations.
So everybody gonna get it. He gonna be like that goon that come in the club and beat everybody down. Bitches getting it too. All right, everybody getting it, man.
I got one. Oh.
And his fury upon all their armies. And he have atrociously destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter.
Hey.
And that's ultimately what's gonna happen, man. Because all you motherfuckers gathering over there in the valley of Yahweh in the valley of Jehoshaphat, and y'all gonna be fighting each other. And according to 2nd Esdras 13, when Yahweh crack them skies,
right?
Hey man, you motherfucker, hey, zap, boom, man.
Hold that on deck. Hold that scripture on deck.
I got one for you too.
Bring it out, brother.
This is Revelations 19:11. I'm read down to 12. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness doth he judge and make war.
And that's beautiful. What's that white horse, man? That's that big ass fellowship. That's that chariot, man.
Yeah. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. Now, on his head was many crowns. But one thing I want to note is that the first crowns, the first heads to roll, are the same government that was governing Israel when Yahushua got crucified. You saying, hey, judgment shall start at the house of Israel. I just want to put that in as a side note.
That's right, brother.
As a side note. So before he cut off the heads of these other nations, he started out with the same people who crucified him, man. And that's you niggas at that damn summit, man.
The two turd niggas, man.
Some shit.
At the some shit.
Right, the two turdians at the some shit.
The two turdians at the some shit.
Right.
Sounds about right to me. All right. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but himself. Right? And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. And his name is called the Word of Yahweh. Right? Hey, man. Hey, his vesture is going to be dipped in blood pursuant to Isaiah 63:1. Right, man? And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean.
I want this video attached to that live show that Sakari putting up.
Okay.
I want it attached. So every time you put it up, this will pull up. So we're gonna name this summit will come to naught. And so here we go. This is Aaron Ederman. He was a fake Jew. All right, he's an attorney who's locked up in prison right now because he dropped dying. All right, so they showed in the video how he was holding the evidence when he was a prosecuting attorney prosecuting ISIS, proving that Turkey was affiliated. He was holding documents that Turkey smuggled in over 2,000 ISIS militants over into Syria, man, over the period of time in 2013. And now Aaron is in prison, man. All right, for those revelations to RT, he revealed that to RT, man.
He was from Turkey.
He was from Turkey. He was
yeah, because they locking up all those Turkish reporters.
He was Jewish, and he was a report, not a reporter, but a attorney.
Mm.
And basically he revealed, he pointed out the fact that they were smuggling ISIS people into. So hey, get that through peace they shall destroy many. All right, and also get Sirach 10 and 8, because what they're saying is that they were trying to take Assad down to bring peace to the area. No, they weren't. They were a damn lie. And he was doing all this, and he was also able to prove that they were the ones who dropped those canisters of chemical weapons on the people, and then tried to say that Assad did it, man. And he didn't do that, man. That dude was trying to save his country and save his people. He wasn't trying to kill his own people, man.
Same as Qaddafi.
Same with Khan.
Right? Qaddafi.
Yeah, right. He didn't have it. I got that script.
No. I got Sirach 10 and 8. This is Sirach 10 and 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Right. And hey, is that not how Esau got control over Libya? And look at Libya now. Is that not how they got control over Iraq? And then the drugs, opium running out of those countries. And don't we have an opium problem in America all of a sudden? Everybody's, and the same shit happened in Vietnam, man. All right, because if I'm not mistaken, I don't know much about drugs, but opium is the base drug in heroin, right? That's right. So that's what they're having. Oh, and then ever since America went into there, they're having heroin overdoses all throughout Europe too. I know Russia was having a HIV problem from needles and shit with heroin. All right.
Or to them that put his bottle to his neighbor, man, so they may see his nakedness, man.
Mm-hmm.
I got that scripture for you.
Daniel 8.
Daniel 8, yeah. This Daniel 8:25. Through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand.
That's some crafty shit, man, to do what they're doing, man, because what they're trying to do is demonize this Bashar al-Assad dude, man. Right? So that the coalition could invade Syria. That's what it was all about with those with those chemical attacks that was did by the U.S. government and its coalition. They tried to blame it on this man, and that lawyer basically, you know, did an Edward Snowden, Julian Assange on him. Or what's the little fucking fruit? His name is Kelsey now. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, he a little bitch now.
Right.
I forgot his name too, but
he peeing sitting down and shit.
You sit down when you pee. And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall he destroy many. He also shall stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. That means he's gonna be broken up without power, man. The Lord gonna break your ass up, man. And the Lord's breaking you up right now, man. He's spiritually breaking you up to Brexit. All your allies is about to turn against you, man.
And it says he's gonna be broken with hand. It goes back to the Esdras where it says he neither lift up hand or sword. It's them chariots, man. You know, zap your ass down.
God, speaking of chariot, man, I watched that beautiful video that the brother Kazak put up with that chariot making that chemtrail disappear, man. And I'm gonna assume that particular chemtrail must have some horrible shit in it. And one thing that Esau is doing with those chemtrails is that he's using science to try to make whatever he's putting in them directed right towards Jake. It's fucking up everybody, but that's why he's trying to collect up DNA, because he's trying to create biological weapons that do most damage to so-called African Americans and Jake. That's exactly what he's doing. All right.
And that's that Zika shit too, man. He targeted Jake with that Zika shit, man. That's why Jake all fucked up over there in Northern. Come on, man. This shit was not happening before your ass got here, man. That's what he the devil, man. He destroys everything. That's why the Lord got exterminated bitch ass. But you gonna serve your 1,000 years first, man. Fucking red devil.
Man, it's gonna be a rough 1,000 years, man.
Man.
Rough 1,000 years. A lot of games played on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Good times, brothers. Good times. Any more scriptures?
I'm holding the second Ezra 13.
Go ahead, bring it out. We're gonna close on that. Unless a brother got another scripture. You got bring yours out first.
This just going back to Most High set them up and take down whatever you want.
Kind.
This Psalm 75, verse 6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge. He put down one and set up another.
Right. And he set up Esau, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And why? Because it was prophesied. It was punishment to us. Because it really is, man. Because, you know, you could have had a warrior class. I mean, even, the Japanese, well, these Japanese now, some bitch made niggas. The warrior class is all in the spirit world or something. But it could have been another people. But Esau, the softest, most effeminate, nasally, punk,
Basic of all men.
Yeah, I hate the way he talks, man. That nasally ass voice, man.
just right. It's like, damn. It's like that. It seemed like that nerdy ass voice should just turn the woman off, man. Her shit just get dry.
Hey,
He like-
spiritually, you can see it. Cause I had a roommate, man. I knew a fucking Edomite since I was 12 years old. We hung out. We was supposed to be. I was his friend. He was never mine. He couldn't help but be a snake, right? But one thing I always know is because he used to like nigga women, right? But anytime a nigga woman would deal with him, you could always see it. They had to force themselves. They had to really, really convince themselves to deal with this motherfucker. Because it was never about him. They wasn't really attracted to this motherfucker. He had the money. They needed it. And that's what it was, man. You know what I mean? But with Jake, man, we ain't got shit. We fucking the shit out your bitches, man. And fucking them right, man. Okay? You only could wish to be the man we are, man. Hey, what did Mike Tyson say, man? He said, man, I'm the man. He said, I'm the man, man. I'm the man, man. You a bitch, man. All right? And women know that, man. Women know that, man. Hey, what that one Edomite woman tell you? She said, you marry white, but you fuck black.
Yeah. That's what she said. She said, yeah, you fuck black guys, but you marry white guys.
Wow.
But see, the problem was that you go get married to this white guy, but you can't stop running to the hood to go get Tyrone. Because Jamal, going back to get Rico Suave and shit.
Right,
You can't,
Jake,
right, you can't get over that shit.
and we turn these women to dickheads, man. They become addicts, man.
Hey, because I was up at 720, man, back in the day when it was hot and going on, and it was always, white women rolling through that, man, getting at them Northern Kingdom brothers, man. All out on the floor being sluts and shit.
Brothers mentioned the basis of men. I got Daniel 4:17. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men.
And look, look at Donald Trump, man. Enough said.
Sure.
Hey,
That is one of the most pathetic male specimens I've ever seen, and I've said it, and I said it before. If he was a regular Joe Blow, all right, didn't have no unrighteous money that he got from his wicked ass daddy. If he was a 9-to-5 type dude, all right, and walked up in a bar, he leaving that bitch alone every time.
God.
And he gonna be mad as hell at the dudes with their pants sagging and they's leaving out with the badass white bras and all the other women for that matter, man. He'll be that dude sitting in the corner, just niggers.
Somebody recently made a whole bunch of statues of him and was putting him in city to city of him naked. He was all fat and shit, all fucked up, and just showed him how really, man, this is your guy, man. This is the guy you fucking
right. Daddy short stroke on top of that.
Right.
Yeah.
This
Right.
was like this.
Fucking daddy short strokes.
This
Nigga,
was most
like I
likely
said,
accurate.
nigga pissing, his balls get wet. Pissing all over his balls, man. Get the
All one of them.
bring your scripture, brother.
This is going back to how you were saying Russia and America, they battling against each other. They really the same, you know.
Con.
This Mark.
Their fate is the same, and he gonna read it. Go ahead, brother.
It's Mark chapter 3, verse 24 to 26. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
Con.
And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
And the evidence of that is what happened with Israel, man. When we were together, man, we ruled all, man. But as soon as we divided, we went down, man. After that, what? We started infighting. The nation started running through us. We got scattered. Our women became whores. Our men became fags. All right. We got all messed. We lost our heritage. You know, another people's running around saying that they was us. Still. Maybe not as much as they used to these days. But yeah.
You started to see him walking around with just a yarmulke print. No, not today. You know, I got man, because I'll be on the train. I'll be, hey man, tie low your hoodie, man. Hey, you know, yeah.
It says,
go ahead, brother.
And if Satan rises up against itself and be divided, he cannot stand, but having end.
And see, and that's the beauty that has come to life. That scripture, that prophecy, it's coming alive, man. Because Satan is against each other, man. Satan has risen up against Satan, man. It's on, and does not the Russians over there in Gog and Magog, do they not possess a missile called Satan that can't be stopped by the Edomites defense seal over here? Hey, bring out that scripture, brother. We're gonna close on that.
This is 2nd Esdras 13. I'm gonna start at the top. It says, and it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it filleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there were gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the men that came out of the sea, which he's coming out of the sky. It says, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it, this big fathership. But I would have seen the region or place wherewith the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together, all these heathen armies. So for you Jakes who's joined unto this devil, man, this is your destruction as well. This is gonna happen to you as well. It says, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lift up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. The brother just read it. You shall be broken without hand, man. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude, which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid.
Man, that big ship is gonna light you up. And think about what he just read. A tempest is what? It's like a tornado. So this is gonna look like a tornado of light and fire coming at you, man.
Hey, that just explained 2 movies. Mix in Independence Day with the chariots coming and zapping and motherfuckers getting blown up and shit, and then add War of the Worlds, man. When Tom Cruise, when he was zapping them, they was turning into dust. Right. That's exactly what we just read.
He said attempted. So he was trying to describe what he was seeing in from his era. because they didn't have the verbiage that we have today. So yeah, so you can add in the movie Twister.
I was just about to say that.
So you got
Hey,
to.
that's
So
the
in his
spirit,
eye, he's like, this looks like
That's the spirit,
whatever the name of a tornado was in the ancient time. He saw that tempest, but this tempest was fire and brimstone. All right, and it wasn't whirling; it just came straight at him, man. So this is it for you, man. All right, and then watching what these chariots do, man. You think you can fight that, man? It's a wrap on you, Edomites, man. This is it for you. You can get on it. You can, like the brother made the video, man. You deleted the the Men of Valor's page, man. You know, and I guess you're gonna be on that delete video thing soon. But you know, you can delete all the videos that you want, man. You're not gonna stop this truth. It's too late. It's already gone out, man.
That's right.
You've already been exposed. All right, and it's it for you, man. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time, man.
Hey, because the word is here already, man.
Right.
Revelation 7 speaks about being sealed.
Right.
To his sealed in the
That's
servants'
right.
foreheads, man. Hey, man. Hey, the elect is already sealed, and hey, Lord willing, we are that number, man.
Mankind.
It's already sealed in here, man. You can't take it out of there. You can't.
Bitch ass devil.
The scripture says, store your treasures up in heaven where neither moth or rust do corrupt, and no man can go and steal, man.
That's right,
Have
brother.
they not heard? Yea, they sound went out through all the earth. Hey, this word has already went through it, just like Elder Apostle Todd said. He believed the elect is already sealed. This word has already gone throughout the four corners of the earth, man. He even had some goddamn guys in South Africa put on garments and preach, man. All right? Hey, you done, man. You done, man. Quit fucking man, what you fucking need to do, get high, do all the damn gay sex you can.
Yeah, go live out a sausage party, man. Go do that shit. You know,
man.
snort your lines, you know, do your bongs and do your sausage party thing, man.
Yeah, he so refused
Right?
to take the advice, man. Live it up.
Live it up, man. Travel.
Hey, the scripture
Rejoice
say,
and be
rejoice
glad.
and be glad, oh daughter
Rejoice
of
and be
Edom.
glad.
Right.
So that's what you're supposed
That's
to
the
do.
spirit, bro.
Right. Keep having babies so you can eat them later, you know,
Right.
because you ain't gonna have no other food. Right? Because that's what's gonna happen with all these Edomite babies being born. You just gonna be eating your children, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you 2/3 too. Throw y'all in there too, man.
Or it's more babies to bash their fucking heads against the stone for us, man.
Yeah.
Either or.
You get bashed like the Edomite did the little baby seal in the cartoon, and then put a coat on.
Hey, we're gonna be doing your. Hey, man, we're gonna be doing your babies like you do them seals. We're gonna club.
And you ever seen those videos the way they do them
Yeah, I
seals?
seen that shit.
It's
When I was a
so
little
wicked,
kid,
man.
When I was a little kid, I used to cry. When I was
It's so fucking wicked, man.
When I was a little kid, I used to cry when I saw that shit. I'm like, they fucking club that cute ass little seal, man. I want to take him home.
How they do all animals, man. The way they slaughter the cattle.
And it's so and they don't do it humanely. It's so painful and so horrible, man.
Hey, let's show you that movie Avatar, man.
Hey, real quick, man. One more scripture. Get James 2:13. We're gonna end it on that, man.
Can I make this one quick point?
I'm right there. I got it right there.
Let me make this one
Let him make
point,
that
man.
point and bring it out. We're
Well,
gonna shut it down.
They show you that in the movie Avatar. When the old girl had to kill that damn animal with the same dude, she was like, man, this animal did not have to die, man. And she said a prayer over it, put it out of his misery, man. We showed you in that movie Avatar.
And yeah, she said you did this.
He said you did this shit. Fucking Edomite, man.
This is James 2:13. For he shall have judgment without mercy, that have showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment.
Right. So it's gonna be no mercy to you red dogs, man. That's right. Like the brother said, you Rothschilds, you Rockefellers, you elites, you Clintons, you Oppenheimers, the damn Bush family with your ugly ass daughters. Y'all going into slavery, man. And with that, we're gonna say all praise and glory be unto Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai.
all right, and above all.
Fuck you, devils.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh yeah, and fuck you, devils.
Okay.
Shalom.